We have to create one PVS server first, okay? Then we will manage the operations, okay? So to do the same, I am already having one template here with Windows Server 2022. So what I will do, I will simply click on quick create. So it will create the virtual machine for me within a seconds. You can see one machine is power on here, and
Yeah.
if I click on the console, so you will see that machine is booting up. But in the meantime, I have to rename the machine. So let's make it CTX hyphen PVS. So that will be my PVS server. So now let's wait for this machine to boot up.
You are doing all the things on Workstation Pro or like what?
No, no, it's my bare metal hypervisor. It's your Citrix hypervisor, Gen server.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Because VMware workstation is not that much capable to handle that count of virtual machines.
Hmm.
You always used to have bare metal one only. Means you can use VMware ESXi or you can use your Hyper-V, whatever it is, but it should be bare metal directly on the physical server. So basically, this is my physical server on which I have installed hypervisor directly as an operating system on the physical hardware.
Okay.
So before doing anything, our first task is to put the machine into a domain. So let's do it. Click on change. Name it like same CTX hyphen PBS, and my domain is techmtech.com. Click OK, and it will ask me to enter some domain credentials. So do you have your own lab?
No, I don't have actually laptop also. I don't have.
Okay, lab is actually required. What is your current laptop or desktop configuration? What you have with your site right now?
I have 12 GB of RAM.
No, it will never work.
Hmm. Minimum we require like 16 GB, right?
No, no, at least 32 GB.
32 GB.
Yeah, 16 GB will never work because we have to create multiple servers, now, like a database server, a delivery controller, a studio, right? And
Yeah, yeah.
then your license server. So let me reboot this machine.
Do you will provide NetScaler trainings also,
Yes,
Ganesh?
yes, yes, yes. If you can see here, like
Yeah,
my
yeah. That's why
NetScaler
I asked
machines
you.
is
Yeah,
already created, right?
yeah.
NetScaler
It's
0
great.
and 02 and web server web.
Yeah, because like most of the interview questions they are asking by the NetScaler skill.
Yeah, it is very, very
Uh,
important actually.
yeah. Hmm.
So now we have to log in with our domain user account. So what we did simply, we simply joined this machine into our domain, okay?
Yeah.
Now we have to configure this server as a PBS server. So to do the same, we will get one ISO from Citrix. If I click on here DVD drive, I already mounted it, right? If I click here, so what we have to do, we have to mount Citrix provisioning ISO media, the first one, okay? So you can mount this here. and then you can,
Uh,
yes,
for like Citrix CVAD 1912 or like 22203 versions are like that. Na? For the PVS also we have any versions like that.
yes, the
So our
current,
next
yes, so the current version what we are using here, it's a 2112, okay, but right now 2203 is there into the market, or more, or maybe updated version as well, okay. So open the file explorer. Here is your provisioning ISO media. Right click on install, click yes. So what we have to do, we have to like in this particular server, we have to configure two roles like console installation and server installation. So server installation, that will be your PVS server, and console, that will be your PVS console. So first let's start with console. So console is nothing, it is a GUI tool, okay. With the help of that, you will be able to manage your PVS infra.
so in Citrix projects, these are the four components like that we consider. No?
Yes. So it will take a while. So have you ever deployed the PVS infra before?
No, Mahesh.
Okay.
I just worked on that MCS process only, processing
Okay.
method,
Click on
not
next.
on key.
Accept the license. Click on next. And here it should be accessible to all the users. So that is fine. If you want to restrict it to yourself only, you can select the second option, right? But I will go with the two for all users. Now that will be your installation directory. C program file Citrix, then provisioning services console. Click on next and install the console. So what it will do, it will install the console for you. So it has been done. Now, if you click on start now, you will find Citrix and PBS console is here, right? Yeah, but right now we do not have configured any PBS server. So you will see this console only, okay? This console. And you have to connect to some farm or something, right? But right now we do not have created any farm or anything. So I'm just showing you. Let me close this for now. Now what we have to do, we have to configure the server, PBS server. So click on the second option, click on install. Okay, every day you will be available in the morning, or is it okay with you to schedule that thing in evening?
Evening, like we have any calls, na, it will be get interrupted.
Yeah, because
So
now,
actually, yeah,
mhm. Because now tomorrow is Sunday. Like tomorrow, I do not have any, like scheduled plan. But if something is
yeah,
there in the morning, na, that I will let you know in advance. Okay,
yeah.
for
For
weekend.
tomorrow, it will be okay for evening also because Sunday, na, no problem.
Yeah,
From
because
Monday onwards, it can be.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Why? Because we have to manage our family as well, right? So
Yeah, yeah. So
sometime,
that's it.
yeah.
Okay, okay, got it.
Mhm. So if there is any change, na, I will let you know in advance. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So now what we are going to do, we are going to install the provisioning server. Click on next. Accept the license. Click on next. And these are the some port numbers that you can remember. Like SQL Server port number will be 1443 for sure, and domain controller will 389, and DSCP server 67, 68 or 69. Multiple port numbers are there, but you do not have to worry for that part. You can simply click on next, and these port numbers will automatically open during the installation in your virtual firewall. Again, it should be accessible to all the users. So click on next and install. Okay, so that installation is finished. Okay, click on finish.
Yeah.
Now it is asking you to configure the server. So click on next. So now in Citrix provisioning services, like DSCP is very, very important, right? Like all of your virtual machines should get IP address with DSCP pools. Okay. Why? Because if you are running more than 100 or 1000 of DSC like virtual machines, right? So it is not quite possible to provide some static IP to each and every virtual machine, right? So you must be
Yeah.
requiring some DSCP scope. So my DSCP services are running on different computer, not on this machine. Okay, not on my this PVS server. So click on next. Now it is asking for the PXE services. Okay, what is PXE services? Any idea on that part?
No.
Man, what is
PXC
PXE boot?
services.
It is a
That is a booting process, right?
pre-boot execution environment, right?
Okay, okay, got it.
So what it will do? First, it will check with the server, like if there is any file is available over the internet or DSCP, right? Then it will take some
Mhm.
TFTP file from that, and then it will boot up over the network.
Okay.
So simply, my PXE service is also running on some different
So
server.
it is same as like OS booting process or like any
Yeah. Oh, okay. For an example, like have you ever heard about the like N computing devices?
IN computing. Yeah, yeah.
So in N computing devices, what we will do, like these devices are without any hard drive, right? And they
Mm-hmm.
have to boot over the internet. Means you have to like keep some shared operating system over the network, right? And each and every
Okay.
device will connect to the same storage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is how it
So,
works.
mhm.
That I will let you know with practical. So click on next. Now what it is asking, if you have any existing form, you can join to it. But if not, you can create a new form. So new form is nothing. It is like your farmhouse only. Okay. It is a completely brand new site for you. Okay. So click on next. Now very,
Here
very,
create form means like already we create one site, right? That
no, we
Citrix
have
site.
to create new one. Okay.
Okay.
But if you already having any existing site, in that case, you can join this PBS server to existing one. But right now we do not have any existing one, right? We have to create new one.
No, my question is like Citrix form. Sorry, this form and the Citrix site are same, or like we need to create new one.
No, no, you have to create
Correct.
new one for first time.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so simply click on next. Now, very, very important for the SQL. So
Hmm.
in our case, what I have done, I have installed my SQL server on my this delivery controller. Okay. So in the delivery controller, na, my SQL server is already installed. So what I will do, I will connect my database to this server only. Okay. But in production, you will find separate SQL server. Okay. So if you can see here
Right.
in SQL,
Now
SQL is there. Okay.
my Mahesh, can you open like a delivery controller once?
Yeah, I'm into delivery controller only, man. This is my delivery controller.
Open Studio.
Mm-hmm.
See, in Citrix Studio, there is a form like India HO, right? That is a form, right?
No, that is my site. That is my studio site. That is not a form. Form used to be there in PBS only, not in MCS. This is my MCS site. Okay.
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 Yeah,
So,
got it. Yeah, got it.
but in my MCS site, I'm already installed that the database, right? So I'm going to connect my PBS server to this database only. Why? Because I do not want to create any separate virtual machine. Okay, for this activity. So what I will do.
I have one dumb question.
Mm-hmm.
For MCS only we use Citrix Studio, or like for PVS also we use that.
No, for PBS also you have to use
Like,
Studio, no?
oh,
For PBS also Studio will be the same. Okay.
yeah. Because I am asking like for PVS we have PVS console, na? So that's why I'm asking.
No, PBS console is there, but whenever you have to create the machine catalog, na, or whenever you have to, like for an
Yeah.
example, whenever you have to publish any
Hmm.
machine to your end user, you have to
Then,
use this only, na. You cannot do
yeah.
that with your that PBS console.
PVS console.
Yeah,
Okay.
in PBS console there is no such options available.
Hmm.
Okay, so now what we have to do in our PBS server, we have to connect the SQL server. So if you click on browse now, I'm already having my SQL server installed on my Citrix-DC machine. Okay, that is my delivery controller. So click OK,
Okay.
and it will automatically pick the instance name and the server name. If you do not know the server name or host name, you can put the IP as well. Okay, but I know my server name. Simply click on next. So it will validate like your SQL server is up or not. So okay. What it is showing, the database credentials are invalid or insufficient to set up the database. Why? In order to continue, provide the credential for the database. Okay. Okay. So in that case,
I think we need to provide the administration details.
so that is a different username I'm using. Let's check if it works. It is not taking that as well. Okay. Just give me a minute. I might have forgot the password or whatever the reason. Okay, so it is Active Directory integrated. That is fine. That is also fine. Connection options not required. Let me click on next. I must have to change this one to Windows authentication. Okay, let me try one more time. Mhm. Not working. Okay. Okay. So, okay, I've got some wrong idea, rough idea like into the configuration wizard. I have to open this with some different user account because in my delivery controller, I have used some other user account to configure my delivery controller. Okay, again, simply click on next. DSCP is on another server. Yeah, PXC is also on another server. Create form. Now click on browse. Database is fine. This time it should not prompt me. Perfect. So that was the user account issue. Like in my this machine, na, I logged in with some different user account. As you can see, that is Mahesh Singh. Okay, but my uh, Citrix administrator user account is CTX admin. Okay. So now it is asking to create a database. So what it will do, it will create one database in my SQL server. So you can name it like PVS hyphen 01. So that will be your database for PBS first server. Farm name. So farm name could be your India,
Okay.
and site name if you are in India or if you are in Delhi, right? So site name you can mention like Delhi. Are you getting this point? What is farm?
Yeah, I'm getting.
And here into the collection name. So collection name, these are your device collection or Windows machines. Okay.
Okay.
Simply click on next. Oh, oh, ho. Okay. Actually, I skipped that part. Why? Now we have to provide some store path where we have to host our virtual disk or vdisk, right? So
Mm.
the thing is that in this machine, na, we only having 20 GB of storage available, right?
Yeah.
So that will never work, right? Okay. So what we have to do, we have to add one more storage here for at least 100 GB, right? So okay. So let me cancel this for now and let me shut down this machine because we need to have some dedicated storage, right?
Yeah. Correct.
So now what I can do, I can right click on this. I can go to the
Mm.
properties or simply I can go to the storage tab from here. And here I have to add new storage for this machine. Click on add. Let's make that storage name as vdisk. So it will store all the vdisk and size it will be somewhere around 100 GB at least. Perfect. Click on add. So one vdisk is added here with 100 GB in size, right? Now let me restart the machine. Now we have to create one more partition, right? To store the vdisk.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, let me log in with that user account only. So now our first task is to check the storage. So into the volume, where is that 100 GB? The disk. Okay, we have got 100 GB unknown, right? So
Yeah.
simply click new volume, next, next. What are you asking? Yes, click OK. 100 GB we required. Drive letter will be E. Okay, that is fine. Next, next, and create.
For seeing this console, we need to add this role up, no? File
Sorry?
and storage service.
Mm-hmm.
For seeing this dashboard, we need to add this role, right? File and storage service, or that is
No,
inbuilt
by
in
default
server.
it will be there.
Okay, okay. Like it is partitions in OS, Windows
Yes,
10
yes,
like that,
yes,
right?
yes. You
Okay,
do not have to additionally add that role. So now you can see we have got one
okay.
more drive here, okay, with 100 GB, right? Now
Yes,
simply
yes.
let's create one folder here by name store. That will be our vdisk store. And now what we can do, we can again open that configuration wizard console. Click yes. Click on next. Yeah, DSCP is on another server. This is also on another server. Create form. SQL server will be the same. Click OK. Click next. Now database name, it should be PVS hyphen 01. It's not like hyphen 01. You can put like PVS India, PVS Canada, okay, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But it should be
Yeah, I
identical,
can.
okay.
That's perfect.
Yeah, in the farm name you can put India. You can put even your name, but everything should be identical, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Got it.
Perfect. Click on next. Okay, now we have to select the path, okay, for our store. So simply click on browse, and we have created some shared folder here into E drive, and let me pick that path. So what will happen? Each and every of my VDICs will be stored here in this server, okay, in E drive. Click on next.
Okay. Store means
Now,
like it will store only vdisk's information or users information like that.
no, no, only VDICs information, not any user.
Okay.
Now it is asking for the license server, right? So my license server is configured in CTX hyphen DC. That is my
Yeah.
delivery controller. Okay, so I simply change the host name. Click on next, next again, and automatic computer account password 7 days will be fine by default. So that is fine. Click on next. So my network streaming card is this, and my management card is same machine. Okay, from which we will Steam or virtual drives. Click on next. Okay, so here it will use that file ardp32.win. So basically that is a kind of your TFTP file. Okay, what is TFTP?
TFTP.
Yeah,
Sorry, Mahesh, I'm not sure.
man, basically what is FTP? It's a file transfer protocol,
File
right?
transfer protocol. Yeah.
And what is TFTP?
TFTP. They, I forgot about the teen term actually.
Have you got that
FTP.
file transfer protocol, right?
Yeah, yeah. I know
Yeah.
file transfer
In
protocol. So
file
that will
transfer
transfer.
protocol, you have to insert one more word, that is T.
Okay. T. T means like we have one word, right? Terminology. That forgot I.
It's a tribal file transfer protocol. Tribal बोले तो like you have to transfer the data over the internet or over the LAN.
Okay, okay.
Okay. So
Hmm.
click on next. So that will be a Steam server. That is fine. Click on next. Okay, very important. That is the SSL port number for SOAP service. So basically, SOAP service it will provide the SSL connections to all of your virtual machines or the local machines. Click on next. Here, if you have any Citrix account, you can enter the like username and password, or else you can simply click on next. Now it is configuring our PVS server. So, buddy, in this session we are having only 2 or 3 minutes remaining. Okay, but
Okay.
after a
Sure.
10-minute break, what I will do, I will share new invite to you. Okay,
Okay, sure.
let's have a tea break. Okay, it's a tea time, right?
Okay. Like who should create that streaming servers and like that
We
network
only, we only, we only.
where we can find and where how can we create that?
I will let you know after
Uh,
in next session. Okay.
yeah. Because when get happen, we need to ask that thing now. Where is streaming servers like that? So you
Yeah. So our PVS server is almost done now.
okay.
Okay, so this is done. Okay, click on done.
Yes.
And if you now go to that here, insert text, where it is, insert text. If you click on the provisioning console, click yes. And here you have to connect to any of your PVS server. So in our case, we have installed PVS server on this machine. So you can type the IP or host name, or you can type the local host. Why? Because this machine, this PVS server on local machine only. So this is our India farm. In India farm, we are having one site which is Delhi. In Delhi, we are having one PVS server, that is CTX PVS, which is up. In VDix, we have not created any VDix so far. We will create in upcoming sessions. Okay. And into device collections, we do not have any collections so far. Everything is 00, right? So these kind of operations we will configure in upcoming farm. Okay. Sorry, upcoming sessions. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's have a tea break. Then we will connect. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thank you very much.